a story that is as haunting as the endless skies above us. It's a tale of mystery, of unanswered questions, and of hearts that still search for a goodbye. Imagine this: a plane, heavy with dreams and destinations, ascends gracefully into the heavens. Hundreds of souls aboard, each with a story, each with a purpose. Some returning to families, others chasing ambitions. A few simply seeking a brief escape from the mundane. The plane carries more than passengers. It carries love, hope, and the silent weight of expectations. Do you feel the hum of the engines? Can you hear the soft chatter as people settle into their seats? What would you say to the person sitting beside you if you knew it might be the last conversation you'd ever have? The fateful flight, March 8th, 2014, a date etched in history and heartache. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, a Boeing 777, takes off from Kuala Lumpur, destined for Beijing. It vanishes less than an hour into its flight, slipping from radar like a whisper lost in the wind. The sky should have been its map, yet it became its shroud. Somewhere over the South China Sea, communication ceased, and so did certainty. The desperate search. Imagine the anguish of waiting. Families gathered around phones that didn't ring, staring at television's flashing words that refused to offer hope. Search teams from over 14 countries scoured oceans and landscapes, looking for answers in the vastness of blue. Can you picture it? Ships cutting through restless waves, aircraft combing the skies, satellites scanning for clues from miles above. And yet, the ocean held its secrets tight, as if the plane had been swallowed by time itself. What would you do if someone you loved was on that flight? How long would you wait before hope turned into despair? Fragments of a mystery. Years passed, and pieces of debris began to wash ashore. A wing flap here, a panel there, fragments that whispered of tragedy but revealed no clear story. They spoke of a crash, yes, but not the why or how. Speculations filled the void. Was it mechanical failure, human error, a deliberate act? Each theory carried its own kind of horror, and none offered solace. The unbreakable bond. Now, let us not forget the people, mothers who still hold their children's photos close, fathers who replay voicemail messages just to hear their laughter, friends who light candles every year on the anniversary. They refuse to let the memory fade, refuse to stop searching, even when the world has moved on. Would you? Could you let go, knowing that closure may never come? The silent witness. Somewhere, deep beneath the waves, rests the wreckage of MH370. It sleeps in the darkness, carrying the voices, the dreams, the fears of all who were aboard. It waits, perhaps, to be found, or perhaps to remain hidden, a reminder that the world is vast and unknowable, that not all questions have answers. And so I ask you, what does this story teach us about life, about love, about loss? Do we take for granted the precious moments, the fleeting connections, the fragile nature of our plans? The call of the skies, every time you see a plane soaring above, remember Flight 370. Remember the mystery, the sorrow, and the humanity it left behind. And perhaps whisper a wish for the living to find peace and for the departed to rest wherever they may be. The skies are beautiful, yes, but they are also unforgiving. And this story is a reminder of both. Thank you for listening. Now tell me, how does this story make you feel?